according to Game Rants, Halo could soon expand to a younger audience, and maybe in the not so distant future, we may see a Halo Lego game announcement. Stay tuned for details. This video is supported by Loot Crate. Get exclusive Halo gear, collectibles, and in-game content. Halo Legendary Loot Crate delivers a box of 5 to 7 random Halo items to your doorstep bi-monthly. Be sure to check it out. Sign up, link in the description. So keep in mind, first off, all main Halo games except for Halo Wars 1 and the most recent Halo 5 Guardians are listed and rated as mature games, with Halo Wars 2 pending, but most likely being teen rated. Now, it's very likely that 343 Industries may be thinking about going for a younger, more expansive audience to grow the fan base of Halo, and as Halo 5 was the most recent game by 343 Industries, it has been rated as T for a teen audience. Now, this is very new because all the other Halo games, besides those I listed, are rated as mature. Why? The reason why that most likely is the case is because they're going for a younger audience. So an interview appeared between 343 Industries, Bonnie Ross, and Fast Company where they talked plenty of times about merchandising and all that good stuff before. However, they talked this time about a much more watered down version of Halo for a younger audience demographic. And as always, Bonnie Ross is calculating, as Phil Spencer is, so she skimmed over the idea for a few important reasons. Bonnie actually admits that when 343 Industries first started, they had serious thoughts of doing a Lego Halo game, but they felt that it wouldn't be enough interest from their core fans. Now, if you've never played a Lego game, let me break it down for you. First off, Legos are building block toys you can buy at real places like Walmart or Target, right? Let's just set the groundwork here. Now, a Lego game is basically a universe that balances between a set of rules, Legos themselves, and the theme that the game is about. You know, Lego itself, the games, have usually a couple similarities about them. All of them do, like building stuff, putting things together, and whatnot. But they usually also have a theme, alright? A theme like Star Wars, to put it simply. Now, these Lego games have improved a lot over the years, and the formula has improved so much where adults can enjoy these games as well. Almost every Lego game achieves very good ratings, or at least fair ones like 6.8 or 7.5 out of 10, and some get very high ratings like 9 or 9.5. Now, Bonnie Ross alludes to a watered down Halo experience being a Lego game, and I'm not really sure how fair that is to say. They are definitely simplified versions of the franchise, hands down, definitely. And perhaps that's what she means by watered down, is simplified. But I'm really confused by their logic if that is the case, because not so long after 343 taking over Halo, they released Halo Spartan Strike and Halo Spartan Assault, which arguably were more simplified and watered down versions of Halo than a Halo Lego game would be, offering nothing new but the ability to spill real cash for classic weapons in the top-down shooter. So I'm scratching my head, wondering, what are you talking about, Bonnie Ross? But she says, whether or not we do a game, I think we need to be really deliberate on the right game, because we can't alienate our core audience. What? Okay, let's stop right there, Mrs. Ross. So, releasing Spartan Strike or Spartan Assault wasn't alienating? I don't mean to be a ball buster here or even negative, but I am gonna be. I call complete BS on that. You've taken tons of chances. At least own it. You actually had an entire marketing campaign based off Master Chief being a traitor and having a potential successor's goal to hunt him down. 343 Industries, I respect your attempts to evolve and mix things up once in a while, but please, for the love of God, don't say you're actually worried about alienating your core fan base when you've done all these things that you have done. She also says, I would say that when we first started the franchise, the thought of doing like a LEGO Halo game was not something that our core fans thought was interesting, whereas now we're getting requests for that, end quote. Well, I know, for one, I think that a lot of the LEGO games are fun, at least the ones I remember playing, and they tend to do very well for some reason. I'm sure if you're a LEGO game player, then you would know. And as a long-time fan of Halo, I actually wouldn't mind a LEGO Halo game. I couldn't see how it would hurt the series at all if another producer or developer other than 343 works on it, of course. So yes, if Bonnie Ross, if 343, or Microsoft decides to expand to a younger audience with Halo, sure, some of us could get upset saying, no, we don't want young kids here, blah blah blah, but let's be realistic here. I think having a LEGO Halo game, sure, it may be watered down, sure, some say that it might be whoring out, and sure, that could actually be the reality, but I think it's a risk worth going for. Making a LEGO Halo game would be interesting by far, and of course, they could add a lot of things that make it simplified and water down the whole thing, but end all be all, I think that it would be a great idea, introduce new people to the series, and perhaps maybe that extra income would perhaps make a better Halo 6 or a better Halo 7, who knows. So that is it, but let me ask you guys, do you think there should be a LEGO Halo game? I want to hear what y'all think. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below, and be sure to check out Halo Loot Crate. Remember, a big box for about 40 bucks, and get 5 to 7 random Halo items bi-monthly. Really, really cool. If you're a Halo fan, that's something you should definitely be a part of to pimp out your room with more Halo junk and whatnot. So check it out, link in the description, and I will catch you guys in the next one.